Committee reports, legislative update, Mrs. Shorter.
I just have a quick update, and it's just to let everyone know that we do have a new leader in the House. That's Mr. Bob Cupp, and that's important because he is one of the co-sponsors of the Cupp-Patterson financing funding formula, which has been something that we've talked about many years. Nancy can definitely give you more information on it, but it's one funding formula that actually reflects pretty well where schools could possibly be with funding. It's a good funding formula, so we're not saying that it's definitely going to be a go. There's lots of debating and all of that would take place, but it is definitely easy to see that could become a priority since Mr. Cupp is now going to be the leader in the House. So we're crossing our fingers that a new mindset will take hold in the House and that we will finally get something going that's a fair and equitable funding scenario for school districts throughout Ohio. That's the only thing I had.
Any comments or questions for Mrs. Shorter? I would also just add to that, in discussions with Representative Cupp, he is not a big fan of EdChoice as well. So let's hope that also helps our case. Okay, Butler Tech update, just that classes are scheduled to start on August the 11th, which is next week. Any questions about Butler Tech? Okay, Planning Commission, Mr. Begley.
I will cede my time to Mrs. O'Neill.
Okay, Student Achievement, Mrs. O'Neill.
So I do have some students that I'd like to recognize tonight. Several of us had the opportunity to participate in a Zoom call that was led by some amazing students. It was called the Fairfield for Change Virtual Conference, and it was so inspiring to see kids, especially in this time of uncertainty, just really take charge and lead and ask tough questions and be willing to have tough conversations with people that maybe some might see as, people that are in charge of other people. I can't think of what that word would be. But sometimes it's hard to have tough conversations with your authority figures. And they were great at being truly sincere and truly honest in sharing their concerns and thoughts and fears and ideas. They had great just even their technology skills there was surveys that they did online that the participants could interact with. It was just a super, super impressive group of kids who, unfortunately, I have all their names, but I can promise you I will not say them all correctly, but they were amazing, amazing students and were so inspiring to see in action and to lead with such integrity and passion. That passion's probably the best word, I would say. They had real passion for everything that they were talking about. So the students, and again, I apologize, guys. Vanessa Ampofo-Mensah, Andrea Udosin, Magdalene Atoni, Brielle Shorter, which is the daughter of Mrs. Shorter on the board, Camila Yankson, Buseo Olari, and Kanenchi Wakasoki. So even though I know I didn't say your names right, you were all so impressive and amazing and inspiring and have such bright futures ahead of you. It was a great thing to participate in. So I just want to thank all of them.
That's your report tonight?
That's it for tonight.
Any questions for Mrs. O'Neill? Comments?
Thank you for doing that.
Absolutely, they were amazing.
They were really, they were tech savvy, so.
They were. I mean, we all could learn a lot from, they were, I know you learn, you had your phone to your kid to figure out how to do it, but it was impressive if we just will ask those questions to them because the things that they did were incredible.
Yeah, I've got to learn something from them.
It was great.
That's great. Thank you, Mrs. O'Neill.
Yes.